Good evening, Titan Nation. How's everybody? Well, Titan Nation, wasn't a good day in the second half. Tennessee Titans, yet again, fall. They're now 0-2. They fall 33 to 9. So the LA Rams fall 0-2. I mean, that official can 0-2 or 4-2. Let's talk about what went wrong in the second half. Absolutely everything went wrong in the second half. The defense just couldn't hold on. Devontae Adams began to eat. The pool was very successful, and then the running game kind of started getting going too. And offensively, the Titans just did not the moment. Can't have a fumble. Offensive line just doesn't look good. And Brian Callahan looks like he is way over his head. Not a good look. Kansas 19 to 33, 135 yards, a touchdown, but he also had a fumble. That led to a score. That led to I believe, a field goal for the Rams. Eric Ironman has 46 yards, but then nothing in the second half. I think defensively, they settled down 40-2. The Rams dominated in that second half. And Mike really changed over whatsoever. So it was just not a great showing in the second half. And this team has a lot of soul searching to do. We have no pass rush. There's no pass rush, no offensive line. These plays that they're calling take too long to develop. They need to be complete. Practically plays, slant, inbound, crossing. We're not running any of those type of plays. And Cam is not going to. Cam has got to get hold of the ball too long. That's one of the problems. He's going to give him the ball out faster, or he's going to get himself killed, or he's going to see him a very bad way. Donald Joe sucks. He don't never need to play on this team ever again. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Jillian Steve got beat down by Devontae Adams today. And we're paying the $2 $76 million, not playing like, not good at all. And we have got to quit playing this lack of coverage. The two ways Devontae Adams will get absolutely everything they wanted in this game and then some. And if we're going to keep playing like this, it's not going to be a fun season, y'all. A lot of work needs to be done. A lot of work needs to be done. And right now, y'all, there's a lot of music in the background. That's probably why the audio is not as great as it should be. But the fact of the matter is this. Tennessee Titans got a lot of work to do. They need to fix up. They need to get more aggressive offensively. Defensively, be more aggressive. Find a way to get after the quarterback. Matt Stafford did everything possible in this game. Hopefully the audio's a little bit better. I'm away from the music. But it was a tough game. It was a very tough game. I think we got early out-coached. I think defense got tired at the end of the day, and this offense is not doing Cam any favor. And I feel sorry for him. I truly, truly do. Alec Iomana is starting to show some things that could be a good receiver, but he disappeared in the second half. You can't have that. Calvin Ridley I don't know what's going on that he's not getting the ball much more earlier and often, but obviously, again, there are some things offensively that just aren't working out. And I think they're playing not to lose instead of playing to win. And I do agree with that. A lot of people said that Callahan was just going to be a really good coach. He's not showing it one bit. And it looks pitiful. Not playing aggressive, not being aggressive, not attacking. Like at the end of the first half, going for a field goal instead of you could have took a couple of shots. You could have took a couple of shots at the end zone, and you could have got a touchdown in the deal. And instead of going up 13-10 going into the half, you could have went up 17-10 going into the half. Penalties still continue to be an issue, and they got called at some of the worst times. I think that Cedric Gray penalty was absolutely ridiculous. I think that was a terrible call. But it's not really much more that can be said about this game. Is that the Titans got the soul searching to do. And I think it starts at the top with the head coach. Brian Callahan is just not a good football coach right now. And he's calling play like he's scared. And it really puts the defense in a very bad position that they got to do more than what is asked of them. And you cannot be putting your defense in those types of situations, because when you do that, it is going to wear them down to where they're not going to make it through the season. As much, I can agree with that, Reggie. And I mean, as much as I loathe Mike Vrabel, as much as I could not stand him, one thing about Mike Vrabel is that man has some balls. That dude can't blow cojones grande. He had some balls that he was a leader of men, even though it fell off at the end. Callahan looked like this job is way too big for him. And that's what it kind of feels like. It feels like this job is way too big for him, and it's acting like he doesn't know at all what he's doing. And that's just, it was big. An explosion. Everybody needs to call red alert. We might need to call a red alert. Maybe not yet, but it's coming. And I just don't. It just seems like he's not ready for the big time. And we need a coach that's ready for the big time. Although Ben Johnson ain't looking much better in Chicago. He's starting off 0-2 as well. So some of these so-called offensive gurus are struggling right now out of the gate. And so there's a lot of work that needs to be done. The Titans have a lot of soul searching to do. And again, it starts at the top with the head coach. He keeps coaching like this, he ain't going to be around much longer. And it might be a good thing for Cam Ward. So there's a lot to unpack. Make sure y'all get in your Two-Tone Blue Star of the Week and Dunk of the Day nomination for this week's show. I'm going to try to have it recorded before Thursday, but extremely disappointing. A very disappointing outcome. I would not mind. That would not be a bad day to call upon. Cam tried to do his job, but he fumbled. And he holds the ball a little bit too long. And I think a lot of people are starting to be done with Callahan. And I'm not far behind. Like, I'm trying to give him a chance, but it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good for him. So the Titans again fall 33-19. They fall to 0-2. Make sure y'all like, share, and if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel on your way out. But it's really not much else to unpack. It was an abysmal second half at best. You get outscored. You basically got outscored 23-6 in the second half, and you had no answer for Puka Nacua or Devontae Adams. And I said you need to limit them, and we did not do that at all. So the Titans better figure it out, and they better figure it out fast, because if they don't, this season will be long lost. So let me know what y'all think. Let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Some work needs to be done. That much is a fact. This was a very disappointing second half. I'm actually glad I didn't go to the game, because I was probably been a little bit pissed off. More than normal. And Callahan needs to let Cam Ward play his game. And that's true. We don't have a short passing game at all. Plays taking too long to develop. So a lot of work that needs to be done by the Tennessee Titans between now and this game against the Colts coming up on Sunday. Because they keep playing like this, the Colts are going to beat them. And then they're going to be 0-3. Not a good look. So let me know what y'all think in the comments down below. I thank y'all for tuning in to TNT postgame. Really not much to say, except second half was terrible. And they got some soul searching to do. So I thank y'all for tuning in to TNT tonight. I'm your man, Chris, a.k.a. Blue Enforcer. Y'all have a very good rest of your night. I'm going to go watch some other football. I think I'm going to go watch this Chiefs-Eagles game. That was going to be more entertaining. And tight up. And that's all we know how to do. Good night, y'all.